not many people out on the road as of yet. In fact, I can see a couple of people ahead of this pursuit who see what's going on in the rearview mirror, and they are kind of making efforts to move off to the right shoulder here. So, yeah, 5's got you there, sir. I'm up high, 3,000. Okay. And again, Sky 5 HD is going to be your only source for this breaking LAPD pursuit of a DUI driver, what is believed to be a DUI driver now eastbound on the 118 freeway coming out of Chatsworth, off Topanga Canyon, off DeSoto, and through Porter Ranch at this point. We'll be moving in towards Granada Hills. We'll be moving over towards the 405 freeway. He is actually moving towards a more populated area here where there are more police resources, where CHP, where the LAPD is going to be more readily available here, as opposed to the West Valley and maybe north into the Santa Susana Pass, where resources might not be as Yeah, absolutely. And you can see at the rate of speed that he's traveling here, he has no qualms about taking it on here. Again, 4 units behind him, 1 helicopter above him. That's going to be Police 16, who I'm talking to, and KTLA Sky 5 HD, again, the only news outlet covering this LAPD pursuit here, moving at an extremely high rate of speed. You see him moving past slower lanes or past slower traffic here as we approach Balboa in the next couple of miles. Guys? Well, not only that, but guys, bear in mind that this pursuit started in the valley here. We believe in the Northridge area here as a as a DUI. And so he might opt for any one of the various off-ramps that he might be familiar with. If, in fact, he is from this general vicinity, this is certainly the area where the LAPD picked this guy up as a possible DUI here, and that was in Northridge here. So he's just coming up on the Northridge area here. So he can take any one of a number of off-ramps here as well as the 405, the 118, the 210, the 5. Yeah, we know those. But again, this guy is just proceeding eastbound on the, the 118 freeway eastbound. And we'll be hitting Balboa here in the next mile or so. Again, just a lot of options for this guy. He has surface street options. He has freeway exit options. He has freeway transition options. And so it's a wide open situation for him in that we have all of those options as well as wide open freeway in that we are still moving along during the early morning commute. 4:38 is the time right now. Sky 5 HD is still your only news coverage of this LAPD DUI pursuit here, eastbound on the 118 freeway. They tried to pull him over in the Northridge area here. A high-speed pursuit ensued. He turned his lights off. The LAPD temporarily lost him until an additional unit came in and was able to spot him a couple of minutes later. That's when we caught up to him when he was westbound on Lassen, coming out of the Northridge area. He made his way all the way over to Topanga Canyon, and that's about the time that we came live on this, when he was northbound on Topanga Canyon here up to the 118 freeway, and that's when he was forced to turn his lights on. But look at this, a high-speed pursuit here on the 118 freeway eastbound. KTLA Sky 5 HD alongside Police 16 from the LAPD, now eastbound, just passing Balboa, over towards the 405 in about another mile and a half or so. It's not looking like this guy does have any notions of giving up or anything like that at this point, just kind of weaving in and out of lanes of traffic as he needs to move in and out of slower traffic. But we're just kind of moving along a fairly high rate of speed, and again, in slow traffic conditions at this point, guys. Okay, I've got you there. I think you guys are asking about speeds here. I think it's safe to assume every bit of 70, 80, 90 miles an hour here. I'd say he was matching these freeway speeds on surface streets as we were watching him westbound on Lassen here. So no qualms about going fast. He'll do what he needs to avoid being slowed down or avoid being captured by the LAPD. He does not want to give up at this point. So, yeah, every bit of 70, 80, 90 miles an hour is probably a safe bet here as we come up on the 405 freeway in about another another half a mile here. Sky 5 HD, again, your only source for this LAPD pursuit. We're just going to come up on the interchange of the 405 freeway. He looks like he wants to stay, although he looks like he may be in the right shoulder there. Is he slowing down? Okay, he might be slowing down. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's see what he does. He has an opportunity here to get on the northbound side of the 405 freeway. So northbound 405 from the east 118 is what this guy is doing here. LAPD's Police 16, Sky 5 HD overhead, 4 units on the ground. Here we go, guys, and he is now on the interchange to the northbound 405. So we'll be coming out of, say, Granada Hills, North Hills, in towards Mission Hills at this point. And Chris, you had mentioned this as a possible alternate, as a possible option for him, now transitioning northbound on the 405, potentially up into the Santa Clarita Valley, certainly up towards the Newhall Pass at this point. So Sky 5 HD is going to follow this guy along with Police 16 and the 4 additional units who are on the ground here, moving at a fairly fast rate of speed here. He's passing slower traffic even now, and again, showing no qualms. Traffic up ahead, light at this point, light to moderate. I'd say staying at the light point at this time here. So just not a whole lot going on the freeways here. So this guy free to do essentially as he wishes in terms of maneuvering in and out of slower traffic here, guys. We'll be coming up on the 5 freeway in about a mile or so. We just passed San Fernando Mission Boulevard here. We'll be coming up on the transition to the 5, where the 405 will merge with the 5 as he enters the Sylmar area and up into the Santa Clarita Valley here. So let's see what he does here. Of course, all options open. He can always exit on the freeway here at Roxford. He can always exit on the 210. He can always exit somewhere in the Newhall Pass. So let's kind of see what he does here, guys. Yeah, you know, Rich Prickett, Sky 5 photographer here, catching this initially in the office here. We ran out to Sky 5 HD. We're first to launch, first overhead. He had actually noted that there might be a possibility that the CHP might take over if requested by the LAPD. We always know that is an option here, and so that is something that we will be looking towards, especially as we move a little bit farther out of LAPD's jurisdiction here. But again, we're coming through Sylmar at this point, where he has an option to merge over to the 210 freeway if he stays in this middle lane, perhaps over to the left. He's going to bypass that 210 option, stay on the 5 freeway going north, and at that point it becomes a decision, well, is he going to stay on the main lines, is he going to take a transition, is he going to go to the 14, or stay on the 5 here? So for the moment anyways, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 units of the LAPD still on the ground pursuing this guy, as well as Police 16 and Sky 5 HD. So it looks like, give me just a moment here, guys. Okay, 5's got you. I'm 2,500 above on the west side. You get it. Okay. Okay. This is tricky, Rich. I know it is. Yeah, here we go. My goodness, into the Newhall Pass here, and it's looking like he's going to stay on the 5. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm at 2800. I've got you over there. Yeah, here we go, guys. Other additional helicopters trying to come in here. Sky 5 HD first overhead, obviously, with Police 16 over this police pursuit where it looks like he is going to stay on the 5 freeway here. So he just bypasses the 14 option here. So he's going to stay along the 5 freeway. And in, yeah, 5 does. 5 does. The first unit is just behind him. He's in the right lane. He's slowing down, it looks like, but the first unit is right behind him. I'm talking to the police helicopter. Police helicopter lost him, so Sky 5 HD, I'm trying to guide him in, guys. So bear with me just a bit. $16.5 is at your rear up higher. I do have you. Okay. How are we doing, Rich? Check 1, check 2, guys. Okay. Off. That's the desk, isn't it, bro? What's that coming through on? Okay, scrambler. I'm turning scrambler off. Okay, Calgrove and Lions. Okay, here we go, guys. Where are we getting programming from? I don't have it. I do not. As we get to off ramps, we need to widen out a touch so that they can have a listen. Okay, so we're past Lions, over to McBean. Yeah, I don't. So, there we go. Stop interrupting it. Stop interrupting. Okay, up to McBean, northbound 5, fast lane. Valencia Boulevard. Valencia Boulevard. What's our mountaintop, Rich? What mountaintop? What mountaintop? Oh, okay. Just passing Valencia. Widen out just a touch so they see the landmarks. Five copies. Police 16 is moving off for fuel, so we got to do our best to keep. Everyone is. Thank you very much from 5. 18 coming up here. Gotcha. Okay. LAPD stand with it. They're going to hand it over. Fair enough. Okay. Probably not much beyond, not much beyond Castaic anyways. Okay, so they've handed off to CHP because it's going a little bit farther north. Second helicopter is probably going to be turning around, and it's going to be a CHP handle. Okay, is my mic even up with these guys? Okay, he may... Okay. What's going on with our audio? Dude. What's going on, guys? Back up, back up. Are we back up? Yeah, Ian. I don't know what's going on here, but it's been a cluster since the Newhall Pass, so. All right. We only got a couple of minutes here, so we got to break off this thing. Yeah, we can hear you guys. We are up just past Parker Road, up and towards the Castaic area, the northbound side of the 5. You know, you three have been given great coverage. Thank goodness Chris Schaubel has a good awareness of the situation here in terms of, you know, stops and whatnot here. Northbound on the 5 freeway here, just coming up on Castaic. Now, we are going to have to let this go in the next couple of miles here because it's just too dark as we move over past Castaic up towards Templin Highway here. So it's just a little bit too dark for Sky 5 to continue the pursuit on up. But what I can tell you, and we'll stay with this as long as we can, what I can tell you is that the LAPD has indeed handed this off to the CHP. So there is a CHP presence here, and they are going to be taking over the pursuit. This is out of LAPD's jurisdiction. There was a secondary helicopter, Police 18, that was en route to this pursuit. It's sounding like he turned back around because it's moving a little bit farther out of LAPD's jurisdiction. So the initial helicopters that was with us, Sky 5 HD, that was Police 16 from the LAPD, who was in the valley at the time this pursuit broke out. They have broken off. They have returned for fuel. Police 18 not coming up at this point, and so we are going to leave this pursuit pretty much here. We'll kind of continue to follow it over the next couple of miles here, but we're not going to go any farther up in towards the Castaic area. It's just a little bit too dark for Sky 5 HD, but there you go. CHP taking over the pursuit here in the Castaic area, northbound, heading up towards Templin Highway. We're going to gain a little bit of altitude here, but again, this is about as far as we're going to go, just past Parker Road on the 5 freeway northbound. I can tell you that they are still looking to get this guy. They're not going to give up on it. CHP is going to be looking for this guy as he makes his way northbound here. There are going to be lots of opportunities for them to catch up to this guy here. There's a fair amount of traffic, and there are a fair amount of units who are in very close proximity to him that they should be able to track him and follow him to the point where he hopefully gives up. Again, a DUI driver caught first by Sky 5 HD in Northridge. A crazy pursuit here that continues northbound on the 5 freeway up past Castaic here, guys. Okay. Yeah, 5 copies. Thank you very much. We're going to lose him shortly, brother. Okay. Great job. Hey, guys, we have only a few more seconds. Only a few more seconds. You may want to let them know. Beyond this bend, it's done for us. That's it. That's it, Ian. That's it for us. Okay. Thanks, Ian. Okay. Okay. Okay.